Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a really powerful story from Hindu mythology. It's got everything: a king's terror, a soul's hidden destiny, and get this, a mission of pure malice that is somehow met with the most unexpected grace. It's a wild one.
So where does it all kick off? Well, it starts with this absolutely chilling prophecy. Imagine being this tyrant, King Kansa, and you hear these words. It's a warning from the heavens, and it doesn't just scare him. It completely shatters his world and kicks off this massive wave of terror.
And this warning, it just sinks its teeth into him. Kansa is thrown into this state of constant, gnawing fear. We're told that from this moment on, he can't sleep. There's no peace for him. His whole reign, which was built on power, just completely transforms into a reign of pure paranoia.
Now here's the first big insight the story gives us. Kansa's fear, it's not just about the prophecy. Nope, it's actually rooted in his own past deeds. See, all the wrong things he's done have made him vulnerable, and this warning, it's like a match thrown on gasoline. The terror was already there, just simmering, and this just sets it ablaze.
And what happens when a powerful man is terrified? Well, almost immediately, that internal fear explodes outward. It becomes this unimaginable cruelty. He gets so desperate to save his own skin that he basically declares war on newborn babies. He orders his minions to go out and just kill them all. It's absolutely horrific.
So this really sets up the central conflict perfectly, right? It's all about Kansa's choice. His actions are 100% driven by fear. And the story is telling us, hey, look, fear is the opposite of wisdom. Fear leads you down a path of violence. It shatters your ability to think clearly. But wisdom, that's the path to peace, to doing the right thing.
Okay, so Kansa has this terrible plan. He needs someone to carry it out. And he picks a very specific demoness for the job. But to understand why her, we have to do a little flashback. We need to look into her past life. Her name is Putana. And here's the crazy part. Her story doesn't start with evil, not at all. It actually starts with a feeling of motherly love. This timeline is amazing because it shows how a soul's entire path can just pivot in a couple of key moments. So picture this. In her past life, she's King Bali's sister. She sees this divine child, Vamana, and she's just filled with love. She thinks, I wish you were my son. I would take such good care of him. But then, fear creeps in. She's worried Vamana will take everything from her brother. And that fear, the exact same emotion driving Kansa right now, poisons her love. And in that one moment, this awful thought pops into her head. And boom, her destiny for the next life is sealed.
And this is a huge point. The story is saying that thoughts are actions. That inner thought she had, it wasn't just some random fleeting feeling. No, it was treated as a real action. An action so powerful it literally shaped her entire next life and put her on this tragic collision course with destiny.
So, let's jump back to the present. Kamsa, who is just totally blinded by fear, his judgment is completely gone, he remembers Putana's destiny. And his twisted logic goes something like this. Wait a minute. If a child is fated to be her undoing, then she's the perfect weapon to go out and kill a child. It's a horrible backwards kind of thinking. And so he sends her off to the village of Gokul.
And the story sets the scene so beautifully. Gokul is just this picture of peace and innocence. It's filled with joy. You can almost hear Yashoda singing to her baby Krishna as he sleeps peacefully in his cradle. The whole vibe is one of complete trust. Nobody has any idea what's coming.
And right into this perfect, peaceful scene walks Putana. She uses her demonic powers to disguise herself as this absolutely beautiful, kind-looking woman. It's the ultimate deception, right? This gorgeous exterior hiding a heart and milk that are literally full of poison. And because everyone is so trusting, she just walks right into the village. No one stops her.
And here we are. This is the climax. This is the moment where all these threads we've been following, Kansa's fear, Putana's twisted destiny, and the baby's divine purpose, they all come crashing together in one single fateful moment.
So Putana, in her beautiful disguise, picks up baby Krishna. She's putting on this whole show of loving affection as she offers him her poisoned breast milk, the very thing that's supposed to kill him. But the baby, Krishna, he doesn't cry. He's not scared at all. He just smiles and fearlessly begins to drink.
And in that instant, everything flips. The tables are turned completely.
Instead of the poison harming him, Krishna starts to suck not just the milk, but her very life force right out of her. You can imagine her shock turning to agony. She lets out this scream and just collapses, and as she falls, that beautiful disguise melts away, revealing her true, gigantic, monstrous form for the whole village to see.
But wait, the story doesn't just end there, with the monster getting what she deserved. That would be too simple. Instead, we get this profound, completely unexpected twist, an act of mercy so incredible it changes the meaning of everything that just happened.
Okay, so get this. This is the most amazing part. Even though her intention was to kill him, the physical act of feeding him, well, it fulfilled that one pure, motherly wish she had in her past life. It's like Krishna saw right through the poison, right through the demonic form, and looked straight at that one good thought she once had. And because she performed the act of a mother, he accepts her offering, erases all her sins, and grants her soul liberation, ultimate freedom. Her evil mission became her salvation.
After this incredible event, the story shows us two very different reactions. You have the celestial beings up in the heavens, and they're all celebrating. They get it. They know Krishna is God, protecting the cosmic order, Dharma. But then you look down at Earth, and you see his mother, Yashoda. She doesn't know any of that. She just sees her baby is safe, and she rushes over and holds him tight. She's not operating on divine knowledge. She's operating on pure, gut-level love for her child.
So what are we supposed to take away from all this? Well, there are some pretty big lessons here. First, that doing wrong things will always lead to fear. And that fear, it's so powerful it can twist love into something cruel. But, and this is the hopeful part, even one tiny good desire is never overlooked. A single act of service, even if the intention is messed up, can somehow lead to liberation. And maybe the biggest takeaway of all, that pure, simple love is even more powerful than all the divine knowledge in the universe.
And that brings us to the final big question for all of us, really. The story tells us that even one loving thought, buried deep under layers of fear and a terrible destiny, could still be seen and rewarded. So it makes you wonder, doesn't it? What are the thoughts, the good ones and the bad ones, that are shaping our destiny? Right here, right now.